Welcome. Today we'll be exploring a simple movement that can reveal an important relationship in our body. Sometimes when we lift our leg or reach for something with our arm, our core is asked to do work, but the lower back responds and ends up doing more than its share of the work. Sometimes our neck gets involved, and other times our breath gets shorter or we even hold it. What if there's a way to become both lighter and stronger through our practice? Many of us think that support and strength comes from gripping, tightening, flattening, and really deeply controlling the body. Today, let's explore the perspective of support and strength through relationship. The relationship between our ribs, our pelvis, and our breath. And when these three areas can coordinate together, and that relationship is smooth and strong, we can find more ease in difficult movements. So as we're practicing today, keep asking yourself, what is supporting me right now? Let's begin. Let's get started. Take a moment to prepare your practice space. Today we'll be lying comfortably on our back. If you'd like a thin blanket beneath your body or a small support underneath your head or neck, feel free to gather those now. We'll also be using a yoga block later in the practice. If you have one, go ahead and bring it with you. And if you don't, that's perfectly okay. You can still fully enjoy today's exploration. Creating a comfortable space makes it easier to notice the subtler changes we'll be exploring. So take your time, and when you're ready, come to lie on your back. Bend your knees and place your feet comfortably on the floor. Let your arms rest beside you. And before changing anything, simply notice. Notice the weight of your head, your shoulders, your ribs, your pelvis, and your legs. Notice your breathing. Is it full, shallow, thick or thin? There's nothing to improve. We're simply arriving and noticing. Now slide your right hand beneath your lower back and feel the space that's already there. You don't need to flatten your back or arch it, just feel how much space there is. Slowly lift your right foot just a few inches from the floor and then lower it again. What changed beneath your hand? Try it again, this time a little bit higher. And then lower it back down. And take a breath in and out. Now try your left leg. Just observing underneath your right lower back. What changes as you lift your leg? Explore at your own pace. Continuing to breathe. And then bring that movement to a close. Release your right hand. Take a normal breath in and out. And then let's try the other side. Sliding your left hand underneath your left lower back. And just a little bit lift your left foot off the floor. Then lower it back down and observe what changed beneath your hand. Try it again, a little bit higher. And then continue to explore at your own pace. And then bring this movement to a rest. Release your hand. And bring the arms to your sides. Palms can be facing up or down. Try to make your arms symmetrical. And place them so that you can breathe as easily as possible. You can observe the area near the throat and the collarbones with these different hand positions. And just pick where is easiest to breathe for you. Let's go back to the left leg. This time, press your hands down. Let your shoulders stay anchored to the floor. And before you lift your leg, take a breath in and then steadily exhale as you lift your left leg. Take a breath in and exhaling, lower your leg. Then repeat that 1 or 2 more times, exhaling as you move. As you're exploring, notice your ribs. Notice your pelvis. Are they able to stay connected to one another? Can the leg become lighter through our breathing? Also notice as you're lowering the leg, can the lowering feel just as supported as the lifting? And bring the leg back down, take a rest for a moment, and then explore the other side. Taking a breath in, anchoring your shoulders to the ground, and then lifting the right leg. There's no perfect way to do this. We're just exploring how the movement can begin and continue with support from our core, with support from our breath, and with a little less effort from the lower back. Then finish up with this leg. Place both feet on the floor. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring both legs up together. Lift them up without letting your lower back take over. Continue to breathe and ask yourself, what is supporting me right now? Bring the legs back down. Take a resting breath. And then try this again. With an exhalation, lift both legs up together. Continuing to breathe. And notice, is your neck tightening? Is your lower back helping? Have your shoulders lifted off the floor? And then lowering the legs, take a resting breath. Now let's try something a little different. Place a yoga block between your thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your legs up, making the shins parallel with the floor, and breathing. Has anything changed? Take care as you lower your legs back down, and then adjust the block. Let's try placing it between the knees. Take a breath in, exhale, lift your legs up. How does this version feel? Lower the legs with care. And now let's try making the block either wider or narrower. You might notice you can rotate the block to change the width. So try a different position, a different width, and with an exhalation, lift your legs up. And then bring them back down and observe which of those felt like it was the easiest for you to breathe and maintain this position. Place the block in the position you think is the most helpful, and then one more time, take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your legs up. And this time we're going to stay here for a little bit longer. Continue to breathe. Keep your shoulders anchored down to the ground. and release any tension you can feel in your face, in your back. And as we're staying in this pose a little bit longer, ask yourself, what is supporting me right now? Notice if you're gripping the block harshly, and see if you can back off a little bit. So you're just holding the block there with just the effort you need, nothing more. Then take a breath in, and as you exhale, lower the legs with care. Place your block off to the side and return to normal breathing. For our final exploration, I'd like to shift our attention away from the legs and towards the relationship that's supporting them. Bring your hands to the sides of your lower ribs, near your waistline. Then take a slow breath in and feel how your ribs are expanding. And exhale, feel how they change. Now repeat the breathing, but place one hand on your ribs and one hand on your pelvis. And again, just notice the relationship as you're breathing. Then keeping your hands on your abdomen, lift your legs. And breathe. And just notice what is going on with your ribs and your pelvis. And just explore some micro movements. Maybe there's a different way you can breathe. Maybe you can bring your mind more into those front ribs and let them join towards the pelvis. Just see if there's anything you can do to make this movement a little bit easier. And remember to breathe. There's nothing to hold. And then breathe in, and as you exhale, lower the legs back down. Let's explore this movement one more time. This time, the arms can be at your sides, or you might like to lift them both up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your legs, and observing the relationship between your ribs, your pelvis, and your breath. Can this communication between your ribs, your pelvis, and your breath continue while we're staying in this pose? Let your breath be fluidly going in and out. And relax any tension that you can find in your body. So you're just doing what's needed to keep your body lifted, but nothing extra. Relax your tongue, relax your facial muscles, relax your fingers. And then with care, lower your arms and your legs back down, allowing both feet to return to the floor. Let your arms rest comfortably beside you. And if you'd like, close your eyes and be with your breath, feeling your ribs expand and contract. Feeling your pelvis, how it changes as you relax. And noticing the space between your lower back. Has anything changed? Perhaps it feels different. Perhaps it feels the same. Perhaps you feel like you can breathe more easily. Perhaps there's something else that's changed. Every observation is welcome. Observation is part of our practice. And as we finish our practice today, I invite you to bring a question with you. Not just here on the mat, but while you're out and about, walking, using stairs, reaching for things. Ask yourself, what is supporting me right now? And see if that question can help you find fluidity in your breath, less tension in your body, and a simpler way to use your effort throughout your day. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed exploring this pose and this principle, know that there are many more poses and principles to be explored. Keep showing up for yourself, because sometimes that one pose, that one breath, can make all the difference. Until next time.